Alright, so let's take a look at Rising World. It's a new version. I used to play the old version. And I'm going to go survival. This just essentially is just, I'm going to put everything on default. Let's go for some crazy mountain terrain. Let's get in here and let's take a peek. Oh yeah. Graphically, that looks great. Just curiosity here. I think I have everything. Yeah, everything's still there. So, I don't know, it was maybe a few months ago. I launched to take a look at the last couple updates, and so plenty of updates since then. This is essentially a survival builder crafter type game. Has a, as far as I'm concerned, a unique feel. It's one of those ones that you can get lost in very easily. Let's see, F to pick stuff up. And I like to just build stuff. Let's take a look at. Oh, I put some marks on there and everything. Okay, so that one just broke up. Physics. Let's take a look at how it chops this tree up. Oh, got full tree fall animation. I think this, if it's the same as it was, yeah, it splits it up for you. Now, I could be wrong. I'm feeling that if you leave the stump there, a tree may actually grow back. Okay, the stone automatically goes in your inventory. What I feel like I'm missing is I didn't drop any saplings. What's this? Can I do anything with that? No, just takes it away. Okay, how about this? 6 sticks. So the stones you can pick up like normal. You know, you see a stone on the ground, a small one, you can pick it up with F. Stone. Not sure if there's any kind of, concern over weight. Oh, if it doesn't have leaves, I think you can't get a sapling if it doesn't have leaves. Let's we definitely made a world with some mountains here. I'm gonna get up the top here, and I'll take a closer look at the crafting menu. Let's take this big boy down. Weeping birch. Maybe. I don't know, maybe there's a tool. You have a certain level. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Shadows follow it very well. So it appears to have some consideration for the size of it then. Okay, there's a sapling. We got here. Tomato plant. So you used to be able to make seeds from the fruit, so you don't always want to eat everything, Okay, let's get up to the top. And oh, there's something else. a watermelon. Have hemp fibers. Are we at the tippy top? Hello, chickens. Oh. Okay, I can grab chickens. I was not expecting that at all. Active. I wonder, we'll definitely have to figure that out. All right, so at least for this mountain, looks like we're at the top. Let's take a look at the, so this is inventory with the tab. Well, we can actually click this with the mouse over here. I think you can also get there. Yep, hit E on the keyboard. Let's see. General, so you can make stuff in your hand. Start a workbench. Sounds about right. Okay, so we made a workbench. And unlocked a bunch of new recipes, which appears to put everything in different coloration. Okay, we got some weapons, some bandages, some primitive type doors, chest, and we unlocked the smelting furnace. Okay, and a second workbench, which takes it a lot higher. Oh, so we'll actually need to smelt before I unlock that one too. Okay, so now that we made it, let's go back to tab. Oh, okay, so it placed it down below automatically. Let's get these off the bar. Let's see. How do you rotate? Does it say? It does over there. G to grid, inactive. Let's see. Grid. Oh, okay. So you could put it on the grid or free place it. Collisions on. Oh, okay. I obviously this is just um, okay. So you hold down right click to place it. This is just a temporary setup, if you will. I suppose we will want to have something basic, right? Okay, no new tool, but there is a spear. Can both be thrown and used as melee. A knife, not very effective. It serves as a basic melee weapon and also required for tanning. Okay. And of course a bow, which means you have to make arrows, which are right there. I think for the basic, you know. So we actually had sticks on us from the tree. So I go back into my inventory. I can swap this around, put the weapon on slot 1. So obviously we don't have, I guess you can't have your bar open the entire time. Maybe that's an option. Trolls. I would like to have that bar present at all times. Yeah, it's a, I don't really want to have to look it up. Okay. Nothing on that initial search. Okay, I'm not too worried about it. All I have to do is scroll and it'll pop up. Oh, what's that? That looks like something different. Let's see if this is metal or not. Oh, it says right on the bottom left. So I got iron on that. It does say ore rock when I hover over this. Slightly underneath my health, which I'm not sure I like that positioning, but we have a London plane, so that's different than the other one we got. If I can get it to go, yep, I got it before it even hit the ground. A few more planks off of that, then, or excuse me, saplings than the previous one. It's a different type of tree. I know I'm going to need plenty of rocks based on my quick look at that furnace. It appeared to be quite a bit. Not going to break all that. Oop, that looks different. What you? Pumpkin. And we have another London plane. I'm going to go ahead and take them down. We'll replant these saplings up closer to the flat area. If these are two separate trees or not. Nope. Just tapping F to pick that up. Very quickly, too. I'm going to go ahead and leave the stumps. I feel like in the original version, if you left the stumps, they come back, but I could be wrong. Is this different? Red maple. Sweet. Get some different types of trees here. Weight does not appear to be a problem. I don't recall it being something that was tracked in the predecessor. So, okay, as far as what we got, a whole lot of stuff, right? As far as the saplings, so the London plane was the one that dropped the most saplings on average. We'll just go ahead and right click to place it. Here, kind of make it just a little circle-ish around our area here. Okay. Wonder how long these chickens last in my inventory. Then we have the red maple. Let's go ahead and give these red maples. Well, no. Here back. We'll put them over here. Okay. And then for the other one, that's a bit more special, one of a kind, the weeping birch, I believe. Get that some space down here. So far, everything that I recall from the original feels like they may have added it in already. And I've looked through some of the patch notes and recognized that they're still continuously working on, everything here, which is really cool. So I suppose that doesn't look to be enough to me, right? I mean, to build a place. How about, is it enough to 64? So we can make this. Get that on the ground here. Oh yeah, some people, may not like this, but I've always really, you actually place these ingots in here, which I think is just really cool. And the downer is that you have to, where is it at? There. You have to remember, I think, well, I guess we'll find out. Pretty certain you have to remember to turn it off, otherwise it's going to sit there, which, oh, F to start it. Now, if I recall, this may take a minute. It actually melts it down, makes it look like a bar. It's really, graphically, obviously, it's different, but this is very much what you did in the original, which I always thought was pretty snazzy. Come back here. Obviously, we didn't choose a spot crazy rich in resources. Got some more tomatoes. I think the resources that will be self-generated as we collect, we'll start bringing it back. We got a pig over here. Can't pick him up, which is expected. That would be pretty funny. Okay, so that's just straight birch. Go back and look at that furnace. Curious to see what it looks like now. A couple minutes or whatever it's been. Okay, they're still there, doing their thing. Okay, so we definitely got a new tree type. The red one we actually planted over here. So we'll complete the opposite side of the circle, right? Start with the red maples. Now this other tree. So this was a weeping one down here. I think we'll go on this side and essentially create a little birch field down on this flat. Okay, I can see these here. Oh, that's the tomatoes. Thought for a second that was the hemp. Oh, look at that. That's cool. So the last time I was on here, this type of thing, this didn't exist. Candy cane. Yum. Overripe pear. Says it's still edible, but it's hunger -20. Okay. Still edible. So so if you have something open, let's see. Inventory shows the exact number. Build menu does not. So if you see down in the bottom right, food 83, water is at 78. So if I go and see, look, it actually shows the object in your hand. Looks pretty sweet graphically. Oh, hold down left click. Boom, 100%, no problem. Okay, that's cool. Now, obviously, I probably could poke at whack-a-mole these guys, but I'm not going to. Keep them around for looks. Maybe get them in a pin or something. I don't want to hit you. I don't know. Maybe they would beat the crap out of me. Who knows? I've got to get back to that furnace. Let's do that. Okay, so I believe that chest is part of. I think that was relatively recent. Points of interest. If I recall correctly, is what it was called. Very cool. Those are the little things that just add to the game, of course. All right, so now they are, hot looking. If I recall, we were like 77% on fuel, so it's gone down, 18% or so, and they're not done yet. Now, wood is not as efficient as like a coal or something like that, right? So that's something we will get eventually. I heard something walking around. Or maybe that was this. Oh, look at that. So I wonder if that means it's done. I think that means it's done. So if I click on it, I can turn it off. And you actually can't pick them up until they cool off. Look at it, they're actually starting to cool off. Voila. I think that's just so cool. All right, so we have enough to do another round here. And, efficiency-wise, I would always make sure that I have enough to fill it before I... Let's go ahead and... What was the cheap one we had? London was pretty cheap. Birch also seemed pretty cheap. I also imagine these wood types may make a difference, but... So one piece... 12%-ish, something like that. Okay, I'll go ahead and start this back up. So I have some iron. Now the question is, what do we want to do with it? It's technically enough to make the next crafting bench, which, I mean, is there a reason to make it this early? I honestly don't know. Oh, look at this. That's a lot of stuff to unlock. I mean, I imagine, yeah, we probably want to go ahead and make the next crafting bench so that we unlock some new recipes. So we need 32 pieces of lumber. Oh, we could do that. I know I've seen it. I'm blind. General? There we go. Crud. I already forgot it was. It was 32 pieces of wood. Okay. Not that it probably matters to... Oh, it's instant. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, look at all that stuff we unlocked. Or maybe that was already there, but the drying rack, that's... Raw meat on there. Preserves it for a long time, so we got some different shelters. Cloth. We'd have to know how to make cloth. There's a torch. Set our spawn point, that seems pretty important. There we go. Look at those. That's a lot of stuff. Okay, so we unlocked 2 variations. Okay, I remember these. A 24 slot furnace and a 60. Obviously advanced. It's using like iron sheets here, so. An anvil, spinning wheel. Tanning rack. Masonry oven. See a lot of iron sheet usage there on those. Okay, so now we got some wood types. Serious furnishing. This is way different than the last time I had jumped in here. Okay, that's great. Actual trough. It could be filled with rain. Placed outside. Okay. A drawbridge. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Frame stuff. Oh. Assuming you can place something in there. Hey, we actually do have a pumpkin. On Halloween, it says. I wonder if that's... Can be used to attract wild animals. That's cool. Tools. What's a rake do? Yeah, okay, yeah. Smooth out the ground. So we'll be making that here shortly. Brush, pretty obvious. A target shooting thing. Okay, no big deal for us there. Climbing rope. Oh, okay, that's cool. Can actually make a map. Because making paper was a big deal in the last one, if I recall. Cooking great. Iron sheets. Ooh, I got a rag top. So what do you mean it makes me? I'm assuming it's the hemp fibers. We unlocked a boat. And the various amounts of scaffolding. Okay. So, we know we're going to need the primitive shelter. I'm tempted to go ahead and make an actual building already. Oh, you can change the color. Oh my goodness. I love it. Yeah, the survival aspect is minimal, right? You eat, drink, don't drown. And apparently temperature. Look at that. I see my temperature gauge shows that I'm pretty warm. Oh, yeah, I'm standing next to that furnace. Let's see if it goes down. Oh yeah, look at that. Down arrows and everything. Cool. Okay. How about, let's go ahead and make that rake. Let's make some sticks. Oh, I gotta do lumber first, okay. Not close enough to the workbench. Oh yeah, I didn't even put down that other workbench. Because it's in my inventory right there. It's good enough for the moment. So you don't actually like, you don't go to it to build it. You don't have to be at it, which is kind of nice. Let's try this again. So we need lumber. Sticks. The rake. Just put this up here for now. Where'd that rake go? Oh, hard to see. Oh, my lighting. All right, so if this is what we call, center of our trees type thing. Oh, look at that. Just click it once and it... Okay, essentially now we get some grid points. Okay, so leveling, it's a whole nother deal. We'll go ahead and do this to see what the ground looks like. which unfortunately means I will have to move these. Oh, are these done? That off. So I put those, I should have put those on a, not a non-flat, non-flat surface so that I could build in those exact positions. Okay, now, okay, so right click, never mind. Kind of like, I was thinking for a moment, I was like, I think you can actually adjust the, could in the old one. So aim at the point that you want to raise, block. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so it automatically, it appears to level based on where you're standing. Okay. What just a standard concept, right? That is so nice to have. Level based on where I'm standing. Okay, so if I right click and do this at the same time, I can take the grass away and make sure it's level. So what you don't want to do is step down, right? Obviously. Okay. Not sure how big we really want it. So actually, I need to probably make a block. Get the feel for what the block size is going to be. You know, is it going to be one of these small blocks here, or is it going to be 4? Something was telling me it was going to be 4. Because that would be a lot of blocks, but I mean, if I was wrong, that'd be way short on wood. The sun is going down. So, one thing we didn't make yet. Is that furnishings? No. General. So we need 4 saplings? It shows a 0. Oh, it's because I planted them all. Silly me. Okay. So you actually use the saplings to... Let's see if we can't... How lucky we're going to get here. I don't know about you guys, but this is getting dark. This is a... Uh-oh. Going into the dark here. I see one sapling roll by me. Oh, hickory. Okay, so it's completely... with another different tree. 2 saplings. Alright, so we messed up. You know what I mean. I suppose the question is, can I... Okay. I won't be able to chop at the same time. So we just need a couple more saplings. Oh, so it does have a level of durability. So it didn't. I'll have to take a closer look at here in a second. All right, so we got 4 saplings. I'll go ahead and let's see. We need 32 sticks, which means we're gonna need some lumber. Okay, so you have to be reasonably close. To the workbenches. I want to, unfortunately, can't help it, go into the building menu. All right. F to click on it. Got little Z's. Boom. Okay, so now we get some light. So until you're, I guess you're far enough along to have some, some actual torch stop area, you're gonna have to sleep to be functional for a little while. Makes sense, right? Which is exactly what you want. You want it to have some realism involved. In my opinion, at least. I think that's a reasonable amount of space. It'll be a good test to see how much space the building portion takes. So, what do we want on the floor? Oh, okay. Boom. Wasn't close enough to the workbench. We're gonna go dark. Block. 2 blocks. I think that might have been 2 blocks, 1 piece of wood. Okay, so it is 1 by 1. Gonna need to remember 113. I don't know how many. We have 14 pieces. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and make them all. Not that it really matters too much. F1. Oh, no way. So can I pick these back up? Hmm. Was that again? That didn't help. So if you take off the alignment, that really kind of messes things up, doesn't it? It says hold this button to resize the element. Hold C to bring up the radio menu. Resize. Scale precision. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm apparently blind. or I'm hitting the wrong button. So if I hold down Shift, I'm not getting anything. Oh my word. Okay. So here's the problem, right? Can I pick these up? I'm gonna hit this one. Let's just see what happens. Gone. I didn't get nothing back. So if I had, let's do this. Bare hand. Okay, can't do anything with that. Maybe there's a tool. Obviously paintbrush, paint surfaces. So maybe there's a tool that we don't have yet that allows us to pick stuff up. So what did we get here? So that's essentially a 4. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna see. See, I was holding down Shift. Oh, but you have to hold down. How big can I go? Okay, so you can do a 4x4. Or what's that total blocks? 15 total blocks? No. 6. Okay, so 16 total blocks. So whatever you choose, you want to make sure that one block is going to be my way, maybe? Not. Oh. Okay. It's still one block. That's what I'm curious to see. You use up all the blocks, it just makes it so you don't have to, click one block at a time. Okay. That's what I needed to know. We need... What is that? Oh, okay, we're not chopping this tree down. There's an apple tree. Don't touch that tree, Bob. Okay. I don't know how quick saplings grow in, so let's trek a little bit here. Hickory. We haven't actually planted any hickory, for that matter. And I'm not certain. I've got some potatoes. Oh, it broke. So it actually does officially break the item. Once down, one stick, no big deal. Oh, stop that. I really want to go in that menu. Can't help it. So it does not matter. At least at this junction, I don't believe it matters the tree. Because we got the same color wood, which was how the original was. You could use essentially just wood. It gave you access to the building menu to make whatever color stuff you want for decoration purposes. So what that really means is, again, the tree is, 1 is decoration, and 2, probably want to be planting. Probably want to be planting trees that we get the most wood from. Seems feasible. Alright, so if we had a trough out right now, we could actually get some water. Which makes me think that I should run back. Let's see if we can make one. Our water's down to 28, and we're getting wet. I don't think we're actually going to gain wood, though. Or gain water from the rain. It does make me wonder how that... Oh. It does make me wonder how the torch... Oh, I'm getting cold. So, if... This will be an interesting test. Where's my torch at? Can I actually light this? I do. The wrong spot. Is it going to go out or not? Oh. I could just lay in here, right? But if it's daytime, we're basically just in here for... Are we getting any kind of sheltering? Okay, it's no longer cold. So you can hop in here, I guess, if you get too cold. Let's see how to get back out. Escape. What I'd like to try and do real quick. Unfortunately, I don't recall where it was at. Furnishings. Drop. Okay. 23 lumber. So we're freezing our butts off here. Can we check our inventory? We can check our inventory while we're in here. So we have hemp fibers. I was kind of guessing we would be making clothes out of that. So we can make a... Okay, there's the difference. So campfire provides warmth, light, and safety. Can also be used to cook meat. The bonfire doesn't say you can use it to cook meat. You can see it from a long distance, which is pretty cool. So maybe that's where the skewers... Okay, so it has to be hand in hand. You have to have a campfire to go with the skewer. You can't use a skewer with a bonfire. We are still without... Where's that at? So we'll make the spinning wheel. And maybe get some clothes. Plus 50% insulation. Right there. Okay. And that's just a top. We don't have any pants unlocked. Oh, if we had leather, we'd actually get waterproofing for that. It's less insulation, but waterproof would be nice. Okay, we definitely need to set our sights on getting this top made at least, right? Regular piece of cloth for that. Interesting, okay. Okay, so that's basically like an upgrade to the skewer. I haven't seen anything that... Well, this could be filled with rain as well. Oh, it's iron sheets for that one, though. So we're gonna have to go slaughter an animal, get some leather going. Okay, so no Ark Survival Evolved here. The torch, the standing torch does not provide warmth, at least it doesn't say it. If you're familiar with Arc, yeah, you can place all kinds of torches for heat. Alright, well, I don't want to sit in here the entire time, but we're not exactly prepared for this full. Look at that. Okay. I mean, clearly we need all kinds of wood. So we get 113. Gotta be closer, Bob. We're gonna go ahead and just... Oh, going over what I have. Polish off what we have. Did that not go through? What did I do wrong? No. Oh. Okay. So let's fill these gaps in here. So you need to right click after you do that. Okay, how much do we got left? We only have 3 left. I don't want to mess up okay, so it knows. At least it knows that you only have so much, right? There's a 4x4. So we'll leave that space for the 4x4 there. Okay, so that stopped doing its thing. Of course, now that I used all my lumber up. Or did I? We still have some lumber. Need a couple of sticks. Yep, gotta stay near that crafting station. Oh, so it's basically just the same as a workbench. As soon as that, there we go. Yarn. Oh, I feel like I remember this. Do I need to put the, oops, not, put the hemp in my hand. Yep, and you hold down right click. So essentially making yarn from the hemp by manually, which is really cool. I mean, as far as like, if you're into that type of function where you're actually creating something. Not just like an instant, like, oh, here's your yarn. How'd you get to that point, you know? Alright, so we did it. Made a bunch of yarn. How many pieces of cloth do we need for that? It's clothing. 4 pieces of cloth. That's all we need. Just 4. Oh yeah. Small tent. Cool. Which one do I need to be at next to? Oh, the loom. Oh. Wait. Is that, that's not a loom. It's a spinning wheel. Is that the same thing, a loom? Maybe it is. It sounds right. Foolish to say, I suppose, but the fact that it said that I couldn't do it made me question whether that was a loom, but No, it's not. It would be in workbenches, I would think. Oh, right there. So even though we don't have it, I'm guessing this question mark is the loom. But we need to craft the anvil first. 14 ingots, or just that short. Okay, we're close. Pretty dang close. And we have enough to fill it up again. %54 on there. I think that's good enough for now. How are we doing on our 63 on the food? Still edible, it says on this pair. So shy of a little, about 20, yeah, 20 on there. So how do we, do I need a water skin right there? So we need to go get leather. I'm putting it off, you know, slaying the local wildlife. May sound silly, but I figured I would be holding off on whack-a-moling anything. What we got over here? Right, yeah, will you hurt me? Hmm? Okay. Oh, you know, I took it down, but we need a knife, don't we? Weapon. Sorry, Cal. Right back. Shucks. I don't imagine they, it's not gonna like disappear, right? So, okay. I imagine running is probably not the most efficient for water and food usage, but hold, got it. One cowhide, some raw meat, and some guts. Hello, Mr. Cow. Yeah, sorry about that. Uh oh. So if they're not alone, they will attack, maybe? Pretty cool. So the original, you could have like different, the hides actually look like the animal when you string them up, which I felt was pretty unique. You know, a visual for each object. How quickly does this grow back, I wonder? Our health is going back up. I'm assuming you use the guts for something. Okay, well, that's besides the point, I suppose. We need the tanning rack, which means we need more raw lumber. Closest trees. Those ones over there, I suppose. Might as well pick those up. I'm running. Oh, some ore. Oh, I should test the tree falling. So, is it based on direction that you look? I love how it, wherever you hit, actually creates that mark. So okay, that one fell based on where I was looking. We'll test that out on another one here. So that was opposite of the hill. So, if you think of it, I'm chopping this way, it's good. The slant's this way, it's gonna go that way. So probably is gonna work. So if I now point, you think naturally would fall that way. So I'll go this way. I had to guess it's gonna go the direction you're looking. Yep. Cool. Pigs running around. Oh, a couple different pigs there. Essentially clearing out all lumber, all trees around here. It's okay. And it does appear the saplings take a fair amount of time, which I'm okay with. Don't expect it to be instant for growing a tree. Where are we at? Okay, so that's not one we planted. I was curious if that was one we planted right there. All right, so, oh, that's off. Get those cooling off. Be able to make the amble. Hopefully I could pick all this stuff up. I'm just not, I don't know about the wood flooring, if I can move that around or not. I'll have to look into it more. All right, so we got the anvil created. Sure, that works. So now, hopefully that meant we unlocked. Okay, so we got a few different things. The loom is what we really want. Iron sheet. Shoot. Grinding solid objects. Sharpen, repair. Turns rags into paper. Okay. We also need need this tanning rack done. 13 lumber. That's a good size too. Uh, Right control? Uh-oh. Okay, that's where it's going for now. Here's what it is. Cowhide. Oh yeah, so you put the cowhide. So this one has painted. Like, that is so cool. Took the time to make that the way it is. Okay, so now if I recall correctly, you need to have the knife in your hand. Yep. You can process it. Bam. And we got leather. I would actually, in the original, I'd have these like displayed. Specifically like wildlife that clearly in real life you wouldn't be taking out. Giraffes and stuff like that, but oh, I had them. No good reason. So the loom. We need to make clothes. 8 iron sheets. Okay, so you could do that just with the anvil. We only have enough to make 4. So we need more. Do you need the loom to make? Yes, you do. I was assuming so, but so we need some more metal. Can we polish this off too by chance? Or 113. Oh, that's right. Go about here. Obviously, I didn't make clearly enough that. So I didn't make 16. Oh, it's even number. That's right. That's okay. So we'll have 1 extra. How did that happen? I'm not sure. Oops. Oh no. Not that big of a deal, but maybe we just, what is this? It's weird how we're not even. Oh, so here's a question. Can I put this block of wood inside the... Yes, you can. Oh. I'm gonna go with no. I think I just put that piece of wood in there for no good reason. I'll definitely need to look up whether I can pick those up. But I think that's a pretty good look at... I'm excited. Graphics look awesome. Gameplay so far feels smooth. It's still, you know, it's still a work in progress game. But yeah, so again, this is Rising World. This is the latest version they're working on. Last update was December 22nd, 2025. And based on that, I would say, if I scroll back, every 2 to 3 months they push a significant update out. And they're essentially The predecessor was, if I recall correctly, was in Java and had all kinds of crazy stuff in there, and it was full modding community and whatnot. Huge builds people would do. This one is in Unity, if I recall correctly, and yeah, graphically, I mean, it's night and day. And they're still working on adding things to the game, but it feels like just kind of poking around here. They're getting caught up, if not already caught up. It's hard to say. Yeah, they got the Knight's gear. They may have either caught up or still getting close, but it looks like they added some other stuff the other one didn't have. But that the original had. So essentially, it's not a copy. They're adding new stuff. It's a complete different, core to the system graphically. But same developer as far as I am aware. But textures are legit. I love them. In any case, I will definitely be popping back in here another time. But yeah, for those of you that popped in, as always, appreciate it. Little, change for once. Most of you, where I do World of Warcraft majority of my time, but I like to check things out when they're in maintenance. So, in any case, thanks again, everyone, and check back in for more content. All right, thanks. Bye bye.